Most people think that overcoming anxiety is just about taking your mind off of it. They'll say things like take a deep breath, go meditate, go for a walk. But here's the hard truth. Those things might help in the moment, but they don't actually solve the root of the problem. In fact, when your only focus is managing the symptoms, you'll end up staying stuck in the same cycle of stress and anxiety that never really goes away. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what nobody tells you about overcoming anxiety and why so many smart, successful people still struggle with it, even after trying everything. Let's get into it. My goal is to help high-achieving professionals relieve their stress, anxiety, overthinking, and burnout using practical strategies and techniques from our M3 method so they can enjoy their success without sacrificing their well-being. Let's start here. Anxiety isn't just worry. It's a full-body response to a perceived threat, whether it's real or imagined. It shows up as racing thoughts, muscle tension, shortness of breath, insomnia, and constant what-if scenarios playing on loop in your brain. But here's what nobody tells you. Anxiety isn't the enemy. It's actually your brain trying to protect you. It's saying to you, something feels unsafe. So the key isn't to suppress or avoid your anxiety. It's to understand it. Because until you understand what your anxiety is trying to protect you from, you're just trying to silence the alarm without checking for the fire. Most people dealing with anxiety are told to meditate more, to try breathing exercises, to go to therapy, to think positive thoughts. Now, none of these things are bad by any means. But the problem is they may not address the root cause. They'll only teach you how to soothe anxiety, not identify what's triggering it in the first place. And if you're a high-achieving professional, here's what typically happens. You'll end up pushing through. You overwork yourself. You stay busy to distract yourself from your anxiety. And then you'll crash when the pressure finally gets too heavy. You don't need more coping tools. You need a framework for understanding your emotions and building internal resilience. If you're a high-achieving professional that's struggling with stress, anxiety, and overthinking, I created a free gift just for you. My stress-free success guide gives you 5 simple science-backed strategies to calm your mind, reduce your stress, and regain control of your emotions so you can focus on what truly matters. These are practical, fast-acting techniques that fit seamlessly into your life and help you stay productive without suffering from mental and emotional roadblocks. Click the link in the description to grab your copy and start taking control of your mental and emotional health today. Let's talk about the stuff nobody tells you. Here are 4 things that keep anxiety stuck in your system even if you're doing everything right. Number 1, you've never been taught how to process your emotions. Most high-achieving professionals have learned to suppress their emotions in order to perform. You're praised for being calm under pressure, for handling it well. But buried emotions don't disappear. They fester and come out in the worst times. And anxiety is often a sign of unprocessed emotions that need space to be felt, understood, and released. Number 2, you think productivity will fix it. When anxiety kicks in, your instinct is often to double down on work. You'll think to yourself, if I can get everything under control, I'll feel better. But the truth, you're trying to outwork an emotional experience with logic and to-do lists. And that just never works. Number 3, you're living out of alignment. When your daily actions don't align with your core values, your nervous system senses the disconnect. You may look successful on paper, but deep down, something feels off. That internal misalignment keeps anxiety simmering beneath the surface. Number 4, you don't know what safety feels like. This one is really big. If you've been living with anxiety for a long time, your brain has normalized this chaos. Being calm might actually feel boring or unsafe, so you unconsciously recreate stress because it's familiar. This is why you can't relax even when things are going well. Now that we've talked about the real reasons anxiety sticks around, let's talk about what actually works. Here are a few strategies I use with my clients inside my M3 method that start to shift things for good. First is to understand your emotional triggers. Instead of avoiding or numbing them, you need to identify the situations, thoughts, or environments that activate your anxiety. Awareness is the first step of taking control. Next is to create internal safety through structured routine. Anxious brains crave certainty. By creating simple, repeatable habits, you can signal safety to your nervous system. This is why my clients build systems, not just motivation to deal with their anxiety. Next is to align your goals with your values. When you pursue goals that actually matter to you, not just what looks good on paper, you create internal congruence. That inner alignment calms anxiety at the root. You know where you're going and you're taking action. Next is to normalize your nervous system breath work. Nervous system regulation techniques and grounding techniques are essential. However, they must be paired with mindset and emotional tools to be effective long term. What no one tells you about overcoming anxiety is it isn't just about managing your symptoms. It's about retraining your brain and body to feel safe, grounded, and in control. And when you do that, you don't just reduce stress. You become the calmest person in the room, even if everything around you is chaotic. If this video resonated with you and you want practical tools to help reduce anxiety, stop overthinking, and finally take control of your mental and emotional health, I created the Stress-Free Success Guide, where I share 5 simple science-backed strategies that high-achieving professionals can use to start creating more mental clarity and emotional balance today. You can get access to it now by clicking the link in the description below. Take the first step, get the tools, reclaim your calm, and I'll see you in the next video.